So we're back at the allotment. Hello everyone, welcome. Here we go, my name is Tony Smith. And there we go, what a grand sight. What I want to just check is where I planted them up there. Remember, a couple of days ago I put in the spinach. I'm going to give it a little, it looks, yep, because I planted it when it was like red hot. But no, it looks a lot better, to be honest. I'm going to try and aim today to get them, mind them pots work great, you know, I've had them, they would have been just finished and just no good, but them pots are a lovely big pot. So I'm aiming to get them into that bed there, if I can, clean that up, get the sprouting broccoli for next year along with that one. Everything will go. And now listen, got a bit of a thick head as well, to be honest. You know, it was my birthday the other day. Well, for my birthday I got 2 bottles of that aviation gin. Yeah, very lucky for 2 bottles of 2 different people, not just my wife who's given us 2 bottles of gin. And aviation gin is the one, the boss is Ryan Reynolds, you know, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Well, honestly, it's funny as anything, the YouTube video where he's making this drink called the vasectomy, because he's if you watch the, I'll put a link, if I can remember, I'll put a link to watch it. That's what we were drinking last night, vasectomy. Oh man, dear me. And we watched as well, so why I'm going is because I was thinking, what can I say when I come up here, because the weather is perfect for gardening today. It's nice and cool, it's perfect. Where yesterday it was a little bit too hot, but it was perfect for a drink of gin in the garden. That's where that's all come from. And so we had a drink of gin, and I'll tell you what else we did as well, which I really enjoyed. I'm going on a bit of a kind of trip with Clarkson. You know, I watched Clarkson's Farm, and I thought that was probably one of the best bit of TVs I've seen this year. Well, we watched Clarkson, you know, the Grand Tour. Now I know, you know, but honestly, watch the Grand Tour one where they get dropped off in Mongolia and the 3 boxes fall out of a helicopter and they've got to build a Land Rover and drive hundreds of miles again. And yes, there's little bits of where, you know, it's done to camera and it's meant to be funny, but 90% of it is they're miserable, cold, wet, hot, no food. It's brilliant TV, do you know what I mean? And I think it's on for like an hour and a half. What a just total great escapism, and to get to see Mongolia, I'm waffling, I know, but what a country, man, do you know what I mean? But few drinks, few gins, and that was just a perfect night with friends. Reed's come up, you see, so we all kind of chilled out, and Ellie's here, and a great time. But let's get with garden. I'm just looking there, look at me little, oh, perfect, man. That's the size I'm after, you see them? These are those Milan purple tops. I've had a few, mind you. Some have gone to seed, but I should have another batch there, but they don't seem to be doing as much. But I'm thinking me kohlrabi's starting to ball up. Look at that one, I think that should be ready, you know. I don't want to lose it. I'm not sure how big they go. That one's not, but that one is ready. I'm thinking, I'm going through, I've been picking these are red gooseberries. They are as sweet as candy, man. Oh, I forget what they're called. And oh, wait on there, they are gooseberry Hinnikenmine red. Can you see that? That is just gorgeous. Right then, I was cutting a bit from them the other day. Right, come on, gardening, Sean. Get that bed done. Well, in the rake, and I'll come back for them plants there. We'll get them in this little bit over here. Now I put on as well, oops, sorry, let's put them down. Just while we're here, I put on the, you know, the BT. Now I haven't seen, there was a load of caterpillars and I haven't seen any caterpillars on anything yet, so maybe it's worked, you know what I mean? But anyway, enough of that, John. Let's get this. A quick hoe. Mind, this is dry. I'll not lie. It's like parched. So yes, I've had 2 paracetamols already this morning, just to take the edge off the morning. I would have loved that. That Grand Tour was just fab. Total adventure escapism. And the hardship they went through. Oh, man. Look at this. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a bit where, I mean, there's lots of times where they're in this Land Rover and it's kind of open air and it's just like freezing cold and they're wrapped in, you can just tell it's not done for camera. They're not speaking to each other, it's just cold. They're wrapped in sleeping bags in this open top Land Rover. It's just remarkable TV, I think. And there's no drink. That's another, and you can tell it's kind of, at first it's like, it's a bit of a, but then there's no drink, and there's no drink for like however long, 6-7 days of this adventure. Just before I get them pots, I'll just give these another, like that one over there in that far corner where the water's going on, just looks like one day in more soil has just kick-started them. They might run to seed, but I can just keep a little close watch on them. Good time to ask as well, subscribe to the show. Costs you nothing, yes, costs you nothing, and it'll just me notify when I do videos like this. So, oh, heavy, that would be fantastic. Little subscribe button and a thumbs up would be bloody lovely. Right, I'll give these a water as well. All ready for the, like I say, there's a lot of compost in these little trays. What a little great thing these are. I need me mat and me trowel. People noticed that, and I think it was it Rob's said when I was planting them, the spinach, he's never seen anyone use like a dipper and a mallet. It's radical gardening. Right, standing on the hose pipe. What's that put in? 4? No, maybe I don't want too many. So will these just, look at that. Just, man, if that's all you had to do, I've succeeded. Do you know what? You can, alright, chuffed to bits. That's it. That's gardening finished. Right, let's get this. Now those are good. It's gonna sneeze. There was a good tip because I watched this. Oh, for God's sake, man! I'll leave that in. I watched Charlie Dowden do these in these variety, and I think it's you made a good tip as well, or a good thing that, and that's probably for all sprout and broccoli, but they do kind of like, although I'm pushing them into the ground, they do, you know, like fall over. So they start, don't put them back, don't stake them up, let them go, then they go up. And he says it kind of helps with the height, because they are like a tall plant, and you've got like a half a foot on the ground, and he says it works, you know, you don't have to stake them. So we'll see if that works. There you can see there, it's starting to go. Just before I put this last one in, look at, I just want to show you, see if you can see it. When I thought, you know, you think you're watering good. Can you see the stain of water at the top? And then it's all dry down there, you know, so you've got like half an inch. And I honestly thought, I'd give them a good drenching, but there you go, just be safe. Lots of water. So let's practice what I preach. Give them a nice water. Hopefully it'll run down because that soil's been disturbed a little bit. So a long time before these go, and not all of them will go the journey. I'll just stick you there. Is that what I want to do? Is I'm going to put this cover straight over, no messing, and it's actually a scaffolding netting, so they might not get in butterflies, but I'm going to give them a BT douse as well. But I just want to, I don't know if you can see, you know what I mean, I haven't got, so I'm just going to put some little sticks there just to try and improve. These are a bit naff, to be honest, these. This might be a bit too long. Yeah. See what I'm doing? Do I just take that end off? I think I might. Yeah, I think I might. 1 second. I don't want to spend forever and a day putting it up, but I want to put it up to last like almost 9 months at least, you know, so it's just my little secret weapon now, as you know, I've just mentioned. It's down here. I'm just going to put a little bit of the Bacillus thuringiensis on. There we go then. And I've mentioned this a few times now, and I've only just learned it from kind of trial and error, but just put them over as quick as you can, the nets, yeah? I'm eating my own words, there's bricks on there. Yes, they could get slugs in there. Not in this garden because I'm using nematodes. You know, but hopefully that'll do it. And this is like stuff is cracking stuff, this, you know. But you're seeing how quick, really. Two or three bits of that pipe over, and hopefully that will last. Because they do get big. And what I want to do eventually is put some of this, I'll just show you in here, maybe see how it goes, you know what I mean? It's like a little winter project. Build that with that wood there, possibly on that one, you know, a frame up and put the pigeon netting on. Because as you remember, which one? It might have been these Brussels. No, that was it, wasn't it? It was, those cabbages were left. But everything else was just eaten because of the pigeons wanting one night. So, time now for your sprouting broccoli. Even if you have to go and buy it, garden centre, get it in there now, and that hungry gap, that's what you want. You're going to fill that hungry gap in kind of springtime. Look after yourselves, take good care.